Hello and welcome back to the What is K-pop podcast, in which I talk all things K-pop. Hi. So today's episode is going to be all about EVERGLOW, but we have some fun housekeeping to do just for a few minutes, don't worry. So I originally did an episode that would be going out today all about Kim Sung-jae, who was murdered by his girlfriend in 1995. But I ended up talking about my financial kind of stuff, and I got kind of weirded out by it, so I'm gonna have to go back and re-edit it, or actually just plainly refilm it. I also talked about another murder case, and I got really confused, so I just thought, you know what, we'll just take the episode out. I still have the footage obviously, but I was just like, well, we'll just kind of consider it a bit of a it's all good, I'm not too worried about what's kind of been going on with that. So Everglow. Everglow is a six-member South Korean girl group consisting of Shihyun, EU, Mia, Onda, Asha, and Yurin, debuting on the 18th of March 2019 with Bonbon Chocolat and mini single album Arrival of Everglow. Why? But their technical debut anniversary date's the 21st of March 2019. So I guess the official debut date being the 21st of March is because they performed for the first time on M Countdown. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, no, that actually makes sense. And then on the 13th of May 2025, so earlier this year, it was announced that the group and EVERGLOW and the entertainment's contract will be officially ending in June of 2025. So they are no longer under EVERGLOW, which, I'm going to be honest, I do think that it is a good idea. I think it was a very good idea on the girls' part to not re-sign with Yuehua, just because of the fact that they basically terminated the group. They kind of just gave up on the group after Yuren's controversy. So that isn't good, because they had a consistent release schedule up until the end of 2021. Obviously, Yiren had her bowing controversy thing. The group got put on hiatus for nearly 2 years. They came back with Pirate, and then again it was nearly another year before we got Zombie, and there's been nothing since then. And those were both singles, so it ain't good. And obviously, two of the members aren't currently active within the group. They're having a a concert thing, somewhere. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. So yeah, I do hope that they are able to re-sign some, if they're able to sign somewhere else. But if not, then you know what music we do have is really good, So I'm just going to go quickly through the EPs and the singles and just, yeah. So their first extended play was Reminiscence and released on the 3rd of February 2020 with the title track of Dun Dun. I don't think I fully like that one, but yeah, from memory, it was alright. And then negative 77.80. Start again. Sorry. Negative 77.82 by negative 78.29 is the second one. And that has La Di Da. And I think I can speak for a lot of people that no one says that. And I think it's just the La Di Da EP. I don't know. Because I've watched quite a few videos just on La Di Da, and no one has ever said that name. But yeah, it's the coordinates of Antarctica, which is on the album cover, and EU said all the albums we have released so far convey the Everglow universe, and that it would be quite fun putting these clues together about our stories, and that she can't say anything, but the upcoming stories are equally enjoyable. But sadly, we didn't really get those, so sorry you. So the final EP was Return of the Girl for Pirate. I say what, like the final EP, obviously they probably are going to release stuff in the future. But Pirate to me isn't as good as... I'd say out their EPs, it would be Pirate, Dun Dun, and then La Di Da. Because I feel like, well, to be fair, La Di Da is like their best, like I'm pretty sure their most recognisable song. One of their like later songs. I don't know. Onto their singles, we have Arrival of Everglow in March of 2019, obviously, with Bon Bon Chocolat as the lead single, but they did do Moon and D+1, or D1, or whatever you want to call it. Hush was the second single album, I mean, if I can find it. Yeah, title track was Adios. I do like Adios, yeah. Even though I can't quite hear them saying au revoir, which is like the French way of saying goodbye. So that has always kind of confused me about that song, but I like their outfits. To be fair, it doesn't take much to please me. The next single album we have is Last Melody with First. I don't think I've ever listened to First, to be fair. I don't remember much. Next we have was All My Girls with Slay. And that's actually the song that's currently in my head, which is funny because I don't like it, so I've not really listened to it too much. I think Yue Hua was kind of hoping that the album was going to do better than it did. I think because they had been gone for so long, it was kind of like, oh, they're back. Okay. Wasn't it Mia also? Like she had really short hair for that. Like the stylist just did it and she hated it. Pretty sure it was Mia. Yeah. I feel sorry for him. It looked rough. But yeah, I don't think it girl bossed enough. It girl bossed too close to the sun and they kind of got burnt a little bit. But yeah, no, I just didn't girl boss that much. And lastly, we have is a Zombie with Zombie as their title track, and I love it. I will say though, and you can disagree with me if you want to on this, but there have been some songs in K-pop that have been released that feel kind of dated for when they've come out. Zombie kind of feels like that to me, but in a sort of, I don't care about it being dated because it is just so good. Like the vocals are just so nice, you know, they're very crispy, which is a turn of phrase I did not think I was going to be saying on here, but it's very crispy, and it reminds me of, to be fair, it reminds me of Walker's Reggie Salted Crisps, which is so strange. I'm sure everyone's just like, this girl, why do we listen to her? She's so strange. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm sure my parents feel the same way. They're just like, yeah, this one probably dropped her a few times. I didn't get dropped, by the way, when I was a kid. I'm totally fine. Yeah. I don't know. Actually, on to the members now. But the fandom name is Forever, which obviously is like Forever Glow. Yeah. Okay, so first up we have is Shihyun, lead vocalist, face of the group, born on the 5th of August 1999, making her a Leo and a rabbit. And she was born in Bundang-gu in Songnam, Gyeonggi-do, South Korea. And she has a brother and was a trainee for 2 years and 10 months. Next member we have is EU, Park Ji-won. She's a main rapper and main dancer, born on the 19th of May 1998, making her a Taurus and a Tiger. And she was the original leader before Shihyun took over. She was born in Hanam in Gyeonggi-do, South Korea, and has an older sister born in 1996. She also has a... Oh yeah, I can't... Why do they have it? Oh, never mind, I don't care. Next member we have is Mia Han Eunji. also known as Mia Han. She is a main vocalist and main dancer, born on the 13th of January 2000, making her a Capricorn and a rabbit. And she was born in Sambangdong in Gimhae in Gyeongsangnam-do, South Korea, and she has a brother and a sister. And apparently she loves sleeping, which I'm like, yeah, same. Quick side tangent, very, very quick. For some reason, in my bedroom, the side of the curtains that I face the most, because like my bed faces the curtains, and subsequently the window, the curtain like tie back was rattling on something for pretty much, I think, from about 4:30 onwards until I finally got up. Because I kept on waking up to it, and I was like, what is going on? And like, I would only have to like sleep, actually sleep properly on that side and not just like on my back to not be able to hear it. But I was like, what is that annoying sound? And I think also the paper of the magazine that was on my bedroom floor was also rattling. And I was like, I just want to sleep. So I was not very happy bunny when I woke up this morning. But here we are. Next one we have is Onda Jo Serim. She's a lead dancer born on the 18th of May 2000, making her a Taurus and Dragon. And she was born in Bucheon, Gyeonggi-do, South Korea, and has a younger sister born in 2003. I was born then too, which we all know. Everyone knows because I talk about it. Next one we have is Asha Hyo Yurin. She is a lead rapper, lead dancer, visual and face of the group, born on the 21st of July 2000. Oh, so it was her birthday a few days ago. And she was born in Gyeon Seonggu in Suwon, Gyeonggi-do, South Korea. Not heard of that neighborhood before. Fair enough. And she trained for 11 years, so 9 in JYP and then another 2 in UAHua, which I think actually might be the longest period of training that someone has had that has gone on to debut in like a long-standing group, to be honest. Or at least, well, semi-active group, kind of. And lastly, we have, Yiren, Wang Yiren. She's the lead dancer, visual centre, face of the group, and maknae. Born on the 29th of December 2000, making her a Capricorn and a Dragon. She was born in Shaixing in Hangzhou, China. She has a sister. She trained for 2 years and 2 months, and she was produced 48. So she could have been a member of IZ*ONE. But yeah, that has been Everglow. As for my favourite songs, I think it's a toss-up between Adios and Zombie. But Zombie, for some reason, just really reminds me a lot of 2016. But not in like a bad way. There are some songs that I'm like, oh my god, absolutely not. And other songs that I'm like, yeah, this is like nostalgic, but like good nostalgic. Like I've mentioned a few times, but I have like this vial of really old perfume that just reminds me for some reason of my nan. Even though my nan never smelled like that. Like she doesn't wear that perfume. I don't even know where I got it from, but I've always had it. And it just reminds me so much of her. And that song reminds me so much of like 2016. Or at least like an era before like all the trouble in my life kind of started. Like in my own actual life instead of like, you know, my family life. Because that had already been going on for a very long time before even me and my sister were born. But yeah, no, it's definitely a very dated song, but in a good way. You know, like if you were to take off the paint of a wall and then find really old wallpaper and you restored it to its like former glory and you were like, oh, this is really nice. It's like it's dated, but it's like a good nostalgic. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm tired. But yeah, thank you as always for listening. And I'll talk to you guys again very, very soon tomorrow about Kim Sung Jae. Yeah.